Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is Monday, July 19th, 2021. Happy Monday, folks. I hope again that you are doing well and that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. And I also hope that you guys were able to all have a wonderful weekend. And again, I hope that you guys were able to kind of digest what's going on, not only in your traditional markets, but in the crypto market, as we have come to find out that there was more XRP news, which we'll be going over primarily today on this video with some information that was dropped by Mr. Fallon with Fallon Law, as well as some things that the SEC are up to their tricks. And then, we're going to talk about the Hammond disposition. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up with the donor lookup. With some of their contributions to kind of give you an idea where these folks are, at in their position. And, if it is not more clear after the video, then, we'll continue to dive down these rabbit holes and see where we're at. So anyway, folks, I want to make sure that you guys are well acknowledged. Thank you guys for coming on board with the new subscribers. And for those folks who have been here, I want to make sure that you guys are also appreciated. So I thank you guys so much for joining me on the journey. And I want to make sure that I apologize for today's late video. And the reason for that is, again, sometimes I pick up, private details, and I'm back at the place where I was at a couple weeks ago, at the residence or the estate that I was working. So they called me back. So that's kind of good news. But again, it will prohibit me or prevent me from making videos or getting videos out on a timely basis in the morning time. So I do want to apologize up front, but no worries. We're going to try to continue to put out the best information possible so that you guys have something to look forward to every single day, Monday through Friday. So at any rate, let's get right into the coin market cap. Right now, we got Bitcoin's dominance at 46.4%, and Ethereum is at 17.0%. And the global crypto market cap is at 1.25 trillion. Okay, so we had a decrease over the last day. Most definitely a lot of a decrease since last Friday at 2.97%, almost 3% total of the global market cap for crypto. And then we got Bitcoin right now is at $30,970, 66 cents, 78 cents there. And then we got Ethereum under 2,000 at $1,828.30. And then we could jump all the way down to number 4, BNB, which is the Binance coin, $282.68. And Cardano has dropped down to $1.13. Still positioned at the number 5 spot. Excuse me. And then we also have USDC, which you have at 26 billion, almost 27 billion. So that's a good upside potential for that to continue to increase the market cap of USDC. And then we got our beloved XRP at 56 cents, folks. So again, I want to encourage you all to have some sort of foundation. What is your foundation? What is your main cryptocurrency or digital asset that is going to get you to the next level? If you are wanting to be, wealthy or have more money, what is that cryptocurrency going to be? If you want to be rich, million, billion, whatever you want to call it, what is that foundation? Mine, personally speaking, is XRP. And if it goes a little bit lower, most definitely I'm going to hop back into the market. But right now, to me, in my personal opinion, for me, it is a little bit expensive as far as that concerned. Yeah, it's only 56 cents. But, when you have been accumulating since, low 14 cents, 13 cents, 20 cents, things like that, you don't want to mess that up. But, if it goes under 50 cents, then we'll take a peek and take another dive back at it. Anyway, Dogecoin at 17 cents, holding in that position since last week. Great buying opportunity for Doge. And again, there's more upside potential for a lot of these assets that are taking a dip. Again, if you see something in the market that you have had your eye on right now, you want to kind of get in there and see, what you need to do to dollar cost average, fill a position, and go from there. Anyway, Polkadot is at $11.56. I want to share an experience with you all. I was taking a position yesterday with Polkadot, and I sent some crypto from one exchange, which was Binance.us, to Bitrue. And let me be very clear. Please, again, I encourage you all to always pay attention to what you're doing. Focus on it, because I did not include the tag. And now I'm in a position where, I have some money in limbo, not knowing if I'm going to ever get that back. Okay, so I want to make sure I share that with you. Always make sure you're paying attention, because I was going to take a huge position in Polkadot and Avalanche. So that's where I'm at. I want to make sure that we are always transparent, honest with these type of situations. Okay, and then rounding out the top 10, you got BUSD, which is a stable coin, and you got Uniswap sitting there at number 11 at $15.83. So I don't want to talk too much on the market. We do know what it's looking like, and again, we want to make sure that there's grand opportunity to take as far as whatever position you're looking at. Okay, so anyway, we want to go to Twitter. If you are on Twitter, you can follow me at DRich5531, and then you want to go to James K. Fallon, and then just real quick, we got an update to the XRP community. The SEC versus Ripple. We have reached an understanding reflecting a compromise by all parties, pursuant to which the defendants may examine Mr. Hemmant on various issues without triggering a privilege objection from the SEC. So again, folks, go ahead and read some of this other stuff here, and you'll get a lot of information from James Fallon here on the platform, and then he's on. He just breaks it down. I'm too paranoid to use breaking news anymore because I don't want anyone to have a heart attack. I thought the update was pretty bland, and he's open to suggestions. So read that information, folks. If you want, you can actually download this from Dropbox in a PDF format and get a better understand. So here's a lot of this paperwork that you want to go over. So there's a statement from Hester Pierce, Cryptomom, and Roisman, and you kind of understand where they are going with this. And this is a big win when you have two people from the SEC come out and blow the whistle on the type of things that they are doing to sabotage this lawsuit. But these folks are trying to help, so that's good for us as XRP investors. So at the end of the day, go ahead and read over that. I'm not going to read it to you. I want you to go here and check it out. It'll be in the description so that you can most definitely take a whirl at that, okay, and kind of get to that. So anyway, this is coming from 11 News. Ripple execs use SEC commissioner's recent statement to bolster their motions to dismiss. So it'll probably be in this article here, some of the information that I just wanted you to previously read. So Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson's lawyers have pounced on a recent statement by the Republican SEC commissioners. Lawyers representing CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larson have filed a notice of supplemental authority with the court to bolster their individual motions to dismiss the case brought against them by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in late December of 2020, and it cites a recent public statement made by two Republican SEC commissioners, Hester Pierce and Elad Roisman, in opposition to an enforcement action taken against cryptocurrency website CoinSchedule.com that was promoting initial coin offerings while receiving money from token issuers. And on July 14th, the SEC announced that it had settled charges against Blotix, which is the website's operator, and it also agreed to a penalty of $153,434 in addition to a $43,000 disgorgement. And however, Pisman Roisman expressed their disappointment with other commissioners since the settlement never actually mentioned which tokens illegally promoted by CoinScheduly actually were securities. And they go on to say, we nevertheless are disappointed that the commission settlement with CoinSchedule did not explain which digital assets touted by CoinSchedule were securities, which is an omission which is symptomatic of our reluctance to provide additional guidance about how to determine whether a token is being sold as part of a securities offering or which tokens are securities. So how it plays into Ripple's hands, Ripple's lawyer specifically put some parts of the statement that highlighted the perceived lack of regulatory clarity in bold. There is a decided lack of clarity for market participants around the application of security laws to digital assets and their trading. And plainly, it could not have been so obvious that the individual defendants must have been aware of it years ago that XRP was an investment contract when 2 of the 5 SEC commissioners acknowledged today that the regulatory status of digital asset remains so characterized by decided lack of clarity that the only certainty we see in the people having questions about how to comply with the applicable laws and regulations. So again, folks, if you don't know what we're doing, if we don't have any guidance, regulatory clarity, even with taxes, if we don't know the specifics or the generalities of all of that, we'll never know what we're supposed to do. So they can't come back and say, well, you should have known. Well, if we don't know, we don't have the basis of understanding literature or information, then, how can you go about punishing someone? So I'm going to leave that there for you folks. And then we got this from cryptonews.page, the SEC Fair Notice Farce, starring Mr. William Hinman. And this was article today. And then what we'll do is just go ahead and cover just briefly. Covering the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission ill-conceived enforcement action against Ripple Labs is never dull, and last week offered another development in the case when the agency accused the San Francisco-based software company of 7 years of unregistered security trades by its distribution of the XRP digital currency, and it unwittingly opened the door to replacing the SEC's antiquated Howey test for defining securities. And moreover, it appears that the judge agrees with the defense argument that the SEC failed to provide fair notice to Ripple or any market participant that XRP was, in the agency's view, a security since 2013. And throughout the pretrial phase of the case, Ripple's legal team has also demonstrated that the SEC denied fair notice, not just on XRP, but cryptocurrencies in general. And when Ripple filed an intention to present a fair notice defense, the SEC launched a series of desperate filings to stop Ripple, knowing that if that defense is permitted, that the trial case against Ripple will be dead on arrival. So again, folks, we will find out much more regarding this with the disposition coming up. And Ripple has assiduously fought for evidence surrounding the preparation of the speech, Hinman's communication with the market participants, especially those financial interests in Ethereum. And under oath, Hinman could confess he realized his speech was interpreted as market guidance, including by the Ethereum Foundation and other interested parties he met with soon after the speech. And this would expose the arbitrary and capricious nature of how the SEC provides fair notice on cryptocurrencies and validate Ripple's fair notice defense. So again, folks, I'm not going to read it all. I want you to read it for yourselves and get that information, kind of let it digest, marinate, so that you can kind of come to an understanding that we're very, very close to something happening, whether it be out of our control with a settlement or some sort of finality with a judge's order. Okay, so we're getting close. We got that coming up on the 27th, which we'll go over here in the next article. Not only that, we also have, I like to bring this up because it all revolves around one another when it comes to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. Okay, so those are your two front runners with Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then you also want to take a note of McCaff's 31 terabytes of data that will be uploaded to the Ethereum blockchain. And I believe that is on the 26th, okay? Then you have the 27th, which is the deposition. And then on the 28th is where Pocahontas wanted to have some sort of regulatory guidance or clarity from the from Congress, which is on the 28th, and that was from Elizabeth Warren. You know what I mean. So check that out. It all seems like it's lining up or aligning to one singular moment. So we want to kind of keep an eye on that. And again, Ethereum had an ICO, okay, and they did sell the digital token Ether, which is, they said that is not a security despite having been launched that initial coin offering here in 2014. And the SEC claimed that the speech saying it reflected only Hemin's personal views and was not market guidance. So we'll figure all of that out. And again, if there is some sort of issuance with, Ethereum, we also want to keep in mind what McCaff said he would do with the dead man switch as far as those 31 terabytes of data. And I do believe they're going to either let that data ride on that blockchain, or there has to be an alternate solution, which means it will get shut down. And as I've been talking to you on this channel about the blackouts without, internet blackout, or, them stopping certain things or painting the picture, or, doing soft disclosures and painting the narrative of blackouts and, things like that. So kind of keep your eyes on those things happening at one singular moment, and what they'll do is try to blame it on something. So anyway, Hemin disposition motion schedule as Ripple and the SEC resolve privilege issues. Here's a little background on the disposition motion. The disposition motion noted that William Hemin, former director of the SEC's Division of Corporate Finance, could potentially have firsthand knowledge relevant to the lawsuit and useful insight into the agency's standing on XRP and how it distinguishes the token from Bitcoin and Ethereum, could also be gained through it. What led to Hemin's disposition is his 2018 speech, in which Hemin stated that Ethereum is not a security. And based on that speech, Ripple not only filed the disposition motion, but has also filed fair notice motion against the agency, arguing that the SEC failed to communicate that they distinguish XRP from Ethereum. And through the SEC, though the SEC did argue against the motion, as it is told that the court that Hemin is the agency's high-rank official, and for his deposition, the defendant bore the burden of coming up with exceptional circumstances. Okay, so the deposition motion has been rescheduled. The hearing that was supposed to be conducted on July 19th, which was today, has now been rescheduled to July 27th, as the court gave both parties time to decide on the content of the deposition hearing. So what they're going to do is come up with, select questions so that they can kind of keep it, under their control. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see how that works out for them as this unfolds. Okay. So anyway, I want to end the video before I go. This is on opensecrets.org. And what I'll do is leave this in here, and you could go and search anybody's name as far as political donations. And this is what I want to have you guys understand. You could look up Brad Garlinghouse. You could look up Chris Larson. You could look up Jay Clayton. You could look up anyone and who they actually donated to. And you come to some sort of understanding or idea that these folks are trying to be in the back pocket of some of these politicians. Okay, so let's just take a scroll down here. Okay, and who Hemin donated to, and it kind of let you know what type of side he's on. You got Barack Obama there. Okay, you got Hillary Clinton back in 2016. Yes, folks, I know it's only $500. $2,300 is not that much, but it kind of let you know somehow, some way, what they're involved with. Then you got Joe Biden here, 2020, $1,950 there. Then you also had an $850 donation to Joe Biden. You got Steve Bullock, Amy Klobuchar as well. Okay. And then again, you had Joe Biden again, Pete Buttigieg, and some of the other people that are involved as far as Democrats are concerned. Now, back in 2016, again, you got another donation to Hillary Clinton and things like that. I don't know the rest of these folks, but that should let you know where these folks are at when it comes to, oh, well, I'm going to do this and donate here, donate there, because all of those monies eventually add up. They're not the only ones donating, but when you have these large sums of donations, they accumulate, and this helps them money launder, get backhanded deals, and different type of status for hey, I helped you out, now you help me out, or whatever. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys, so you guys can go ahead and share it. I've shared it all over Twitter, and I even tagged some folks in there. So if you see folks using this information, really don't care. I just want them to source it back to me, because I do try to help with information with some of these other accounts that don't actually see the information this way as I do. So anyway, folks, I just wanted to talk briefly on that. I don't want to spend too much time on the video today because, it's kind of late here. I just got home and got back to the video after work. But most definitely, I always want to put out that video for you all to consume. So share it on your favorite platforms. Hit the thumbs up, like button, rumble button. And if you guys are looking for videos on my podcast platforms, I apologize if the uploads are not going through. It's been a very difficult situation with that. So I don't know what I need to do. If anyone has any suggestions of how to get those uploaded to Anchor or things like that, please let me know in the description. I always love to hear from you, and I always will communicate back with you. So anyway, have a great rest of your Monday. We'll try to get a video out early in the morning before I go to the estate. If not, I'll most definitely come home and put out a video for you. And it won't be lengthy, by the way, okay? Because I know my videos have been kind of long, and I want to kind of cut back on that so you guys can actually get the message. Anyway, take care, God bless, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.